FedEx unveils its holiday schedule for shipping deliveries, including key surcharges. The multinational shipping company says it's adjusting its networks in anticipation of holiday season delivery surges. Extra fees will apply to additional handling, oversized, ground unauthorized package, and peak period surcharges. Some fees begin today, such as for additional handling and oversize. Peak surcharge periods begin October 31st and run between $150 to $250 per package. Shippers should check now with FedEx.com on specific charges. Flying could get better this fall, according to air travel experts. Fall travel from September through October could be much better due to demand dropping and airlines already having made fall and winter reductions. And that's according to a spokesperson for FlightAware. That's a flight tracking website. Summer flyers face several travel disruptions this year, as many of us experienced. And according to FlightAware, since Memorial Day, roughly 55,000 flights have been canceled in the U.S., and about 25% of flights have been delayed during the summer travel season. The Department of Transportation also has a new dashboard for consumers to track options and flight problems. Well, Utah is dealing with another dangerous heat wave, and some of the most affected by that scorching temperature are those without a permanent home. Now, one shelter is doing what it can to help the homeless beat the heat. Chris Arnold has more.
More clothing. You can never get enough of socks.
Danny Robles has called this park near downtown Salt Lake home on and off since May. During that time, she's had to find shelter during the warmest summer Salt Lake City has ever seen, according to our meteorologist.
There's no places to shade yourself from the sun, basically, so it makes it really difficult.
To ease the burden, volunteers with a local coalition, Unsheltered Utah, came out to lend a helping hand.
Because it's so hot out right now, water and ice. And then we're serving them a hot meal, providing them with whatever we have in our donations, which is clothing, blankets. We've got a bunch of sleeping pads. We've got a few tents, just the things that they need to survive the most.
Wendy Garvin is the executive director of Unsheltered Utah, which started about 2.5 years ago.
I'm going to give you a cup for the soup.
Garvin says they do outreach events like this 3 Sundays every month. So far this year, she says, they've served upwards of 4,000 people.
We do spend a fair amount of time just looking for people, trying to make sure that they can get the services that we offer.
It's those services and supplies that come completely from donations, Garvin says, are more critical when temperatures are pushing triple digits.
It is life or death. We really worry about people in this heat. In some ways, the heat is worse than the cold of the winter. We see more deaths from heat stroke than we do freezing injuries or freezing deaths. And dehydration leads to mental health issues.
It's something those,
bags like this is something that I can store.
Like Robles say they're thankful for.
Being able to have clean clothing and, again, the hygiene products and things like that will allow us, if we're looking for work or we have to go to work the next day, that we have clean clothes to wear and we're presentable.
Well, Garvin tells me that she's hopeful that the warm meal and the supplies they gave out today will help the people they served get through another night.
Stay with us. We'll have more after the break.